It's not right. What's wrong with us? What's wrong with us? Too much shooting and killing. What's wrong with us? What's wrong with us? Too much fussing and fighting.
Look at you, let your pose up. Look at you, tell me no long time can't believe in my rose up. Out of control, so look at you to take a life and I visit if you're young or you're old. So you make your pose up. All in a little day, them a run out with the long pose. So take me bill pole now. No matter put me up a board, me never play the road.
Wow, family, good morning, good afternoon, guys, good evening, good. Anyone in the world, manners and respect, guys. What the topic I'm going to talk about, this music is appropriate. Here's a song between me and my brother Keyboard. They must sing the part, me a DJ the other part, and me write the song, and me write the singing part, and everything. My brother sing to this beautiful voice. And it's a song for the youth, them. So before we go into the message, I'm going to people, we're going to talk about numbers versus reality as Jamaicans. Good morning, guys. How do you do? Ekran, Sound System, Wagwan, Sunshine, Natalie, Freeman, JP, Rels White, Debbie Jervis. Good afternoon, guys. So my bounce a singer, my brother Keyboard. Tell me you like it.
Too much blood around. Put on the gun, my youth. How much more people are gonna kill? How much more blood to run?
Yeah, man, the keyboard and Jamaican callers, man. Murder people day and night, going round and taking life. One day I must pay the price. It's not good, it's not right. What's wrong with us?
What's wrong with us?
What's wrong with us? Too much shooting and killing. What's wrong with us? What's wrong with us? Too much fussing and fighting.
Look at you, let your pose up. Look at you, tell me no long time can't believe in my rose up. Out of control, so look at you to take a life and I visit if you're young or you're old. So you make your pose up. All in a little day, them a run out with the long pose. So take me bill pole now. No matter put me up a board, me never play the role. Me do what me told, boy. Your hand full of blood like you are a man. From out this a beef now cook your man. To me enemy me reach out and took your man. Call us a stick stand up and look your man. The whole religion a state of decay. You them have money still a kill same way. Crime carry a benefit and a salary. Now master work that me no want pay. Too much blood around. Put on the gun, my youth. How much more people are gonna kill? How much more blood to run?
Yeah, man, the keyboard and Jamaican callers, man. Murder people day and night, going round and taking life. One day I must pay the price. It's not good, it's not right. What's wrong with us?
Yeah.
What's wrong with us?
What's wrong with it?
Too much shooting and killing.
Yeah.
What's wrong with us? What's wrong with us? Too much fussing and fighting.
Look at you, let your pose up. Look at you, tell me no long time can't believe in my rose up. Out of control, so look at you to take a life and I visit if you're young or you're old. So you make your pose up. All in a little day, them a run out with the long pose. So take me bill pole now. No matter put me up a board, me never play the role. Me do what me told, boy. Your hand full of blood like you are a man. From out this a beef now cook your man. To me enemy me reach out and took your man. Call us a stick stand up and look your man. The whole religion a state of decay. You them have money still a kill same way. Crime carry a benefit and a salary. Now master work that me no want pay.
Murder people day and night, going round and taking life. One day I must pay the price. It's not good, it's not right. What's wrong with us? What's wrong with us? Too much shooting and killing. What's wrong with us? What's wrong with us?
Yeah.
Too much fussing and fighting.
Look at now, some say them are the bad man, and them gun bigger than the other man. Later them in a funeral procession, gone a graveyard in a caravan. The bad then fight what you're fighting for, now can't walk like Pablo Escobar. One cousin you get away car, cause your mama have to get a little artist in a jar. All mama talk boy think that the same, no sign not change the boy things it again. She say, next time you get yourself in a trouble and you lock up in a jail, boy don't call me name. Look for the go like say they fall rain, I kill them brother them again and again. You can't block and get gain, if you live by gun you can't live by train.
Heard of people day and night going round and taking life. One day you must pay the price. It's not good, it's not right. What's wrong with us? What's wrong with us? Too much shooting and killing. What's wrong with us? What's wrong with us? Too much fussing and fighting.
Look at you people. I remember brother keyboard that talk to the youth them lyrically, because the crime seems to be out of proportion, out of the ordinary, if you understand people. Now, me hear them come with some numbers. That's why my topic is numbers versus reality. What is the reality of our crime situation in Jamaica? What are you feeling on the ground? What do you feel when you go to Jamaica? Does it look like crime is getting better? When you go to these numbers, so we have 7%, 100 and something less crime. Number one, I don't believe in numbers and not what these people say. Remember that. When you establish yourself as a liar administrator, just lie. It's really hard for me personally to really overlook that part of the integrity that is soiled. I want to understand the people. If I come every day on my platform, I'm going to tell on a lie. You guys wouldn't be here, you know. None of you guys wouldn't be watching me right now. You guys be long gone. Because lie not too hard to figure out, and no matter how you try to lie and hide it, especially in the era of social media when everything is so transparent, people are going to find out the lie really soon. So therefore, I cannot hitch my trailer to a wagon that is a lying wagon. Do you understand me? You can depend on that. You understand me? I say, people, that's how Carlos look on that. Liar. I want to establish yourself as a liar. What can you tell me for me to believe you people? Am I fool? Am I stupid? Me and what? My mama never raised an idiot. Me go to school in a man. So me a fool. And even some of we who never go to school, we still in a bugu. They're no idiot. So let's talk about numbers versus reality today. That's what we're going to talk about. Numbers versus reality. What is your reality? What are you seeing in the everyday life? You live at Jamaica. Those of us overseas, when you fly to Jamaica, what do you see? How do you feel? How do you assess your surrounding? Now, when we're going to talk about this crime thing in Jamaica, trust me, crime is up. That's why I'm going to start with that song that is so appropriate. Me and my brother sing that song there. When I talk about crime, my people, it's some people want to duck and act like crime is not our problem. So therefore, that's why we're not believing in the numbers, because they will always suppress the crime numbers. If you have an administration who constantly lie, why would you believe the crime statistic? Let's be realistic, people. If you have, no, I'm not saying that they're lying on this, you know. I'm not saying that the crime statistic is a lie. I want you guys to get me clear. But if I lie all the time, it's just like the man about wolf. So that's the one time when I speak the truth, the wolf really is here. We really need the help. I'm not lying this time. How am I going to believe that? So if you have an administration that constantly lie to the people, even if there's a statistic, a number come out, or a news or some announcement that is factual and it's true, that can save the nation life, tell me how we're going to digest that. How? Because my mama no raise no fool, people. Mama no raise no fool. So let's talk about the crime. Numbers versus reality. This is number me always hear them. They always compare 2013 to 2015. The other party. Let's not blame the other party for anything here, people. Let's not do that. This new party said them need They know there's a lot them can do about crime. They get 8 years, 2 terms to show you what they can do about crime. Up till date, the only one dance, only thing they can show is that one trick pony, which is Zozo, Zozo, Zozo. And I truly believe that the Prime Minister is the chairman for the defense board, and any money that go into Zozo cannot be questioned because under the guise of national security. Maybe that's the reason why the Prime Minister continually using Zozo and no other crime fighting strategy. You get what I say a while ago? All right. So why is it Zozo when they promise us that they have the crime fighting strategy and give them a chance to come into power? You give them a chance to come into power. 2 terms, 8 years. Why are you still blaming the PNP? So this is what we want to set aside. Put it aside. Don't blame the PNP. You could have said for 1 term. You get 2 solid terms plus the one of the cabinet, Senate. You can pass any law. You can make changes. Everything is yours. Where's the impediment? Why is it we can't say laws put in a place where we can curb certain things? People do not follow the lies, follow the reality. The reality is this current administration is in there for 8 years, and they also have more seats than can pass law where PNP cannot do nothing to because of them control everything. So why is your crime problem still the same, like a worse? Come here, labor right, because someone don't like to hear reality. Remember, when the party control everything, so there should be no excuse. Them up clear. Though PNP can block nothing that they are trying to implement. Labor right, come here. The PNP cannot block nothing that the labor right is trying to implement. I repeat, the PNP don't have enough people, enough bodies to block and the vote that the labor right put to the fore. So why are we hearing some old PNP story from back in the days? Them always use that and use 2015 as a comparison when I'm talking about crime. Well, if they're going to use 2015, let's talk about 2015, my friends. 2015, when I come to Jamaica in 2015, me still at top of seaside with my suitcase. Last night I did this story, but it was a little bit of distortion because I was driving and I want to nail this home so you guys can hear this properly. 2015, when Carlos come to Jamaica, suitcase in my car, when I rent a car from the airport and I have somebody come pick me up. I could have stopped at the go down a bottom road, down a Montego Bay. When you know a Montego Bay, I come from the airport, we go down a bottom road. There's a nice beach down there. We go all the way down to the wall. When I look over upon the airport property, I down there, someone go with my suitcase. In the car, I come from foreign. Money upon me and all. Everything I own, in the car pretty much. What I say? Foreign me I come from. You chip off everything, put in the car, you jump in the water in your shots, or even in your brief. 2015, we could have done that. 2015, because them, listen to me, people, reality versus numbers. Them always talk about numbers. You hear them talk about 7% in reduction up. Come on, man. Let's talk about the reality. The numbers don't mean nothing to Carlos. That's why we know so the numbers are lie when you look at the reality. Do you understand what I'm trying to say here? You look at the numbers and know it's a lie, looking at the reality. The reality is 2015, me coming to Jamaica could stop and get jerk chicken by the roadside. Yes, people. They used to got jerk pit. When we come out the airport, we go right at jerk pit at Bottom Road. One of my favorite stops. We stop at jerk pit. One of my favorite stops. Now me come at Jamaica in 2023, we cannot stop at jerk pit no more. And look, we jerk pit there. Jerk pit no there, in no ghetto. It's there on a strip. Montego Bay, Gloucester Avenue. Me know this place, man. I'm a place the whole of them. We used to stop at this place. We used to stop and get a soup from a man I know, a soup man. When you know, look a spot. One soup man used to that is a light post, yeah. A soup from years. So when you go to Jamaica, we stop at soup man. We stop at the cane man, the jelly man. If a man I sell conch soup or them thing they will stop. Sometimes I get called from here and say, Carl don't eat, can mama cook. Mama have food a yard. My favorite food I wait pan way. Most of us come from foreign. Those are the people who cook for you at Jamaica, them know your love, not true. This a man who love St. Vincent yam. We love sweet yam. So me got Jamaica, I say, look here, get me some sweet yam. So all them things I prepare for Carlos. And even though you know they have the best, prepare a yard. Because we don't come to Jamaica so long, we are creep up everything from airport along the way home. Who used to do that? 2015. Make we talk reality versus numbers. It's showing that the numbers that them give you is a lie. So that me are showing the people reality versus numbers. You can't beat reality. Numbers can't beat reality, because numbers can be inflated or deflated. You can add a zero, take off a zero for numbers. You can't do nothing to reality where people are faced. It's right there in your eye. So when I come to Jamaica 2015, I used to come off, stop a roadside and get every one of these things me I thought was want a party, me stop and get it. Remember stopping at KFC several times coming from overseas. Because the people, your family member who might come at airport, come meet you, they might want KFC, you come from foreign, you treat them good. They take the whole time, come from wherever they come at airport, come meet you. Enough time them hungry, they don't have it like that. You come from foreign, you stop there, get KFC for everybody. Nowadays, you have to be careful where you stop coming from airport. What is the reality? The number of the crime is going down, and the reality is saying something different. Let's talk about reality. Let's talk about reality. In 2015, when I come to Jamaica, I used to walk the street and have to fear nothing. I did not have to hide no bikes. I didn't have to hide no cars while I'm walking on the street from point A to point B. In 2023, we're in 24 now, it get worse. A different year in and I'll show you that it's going to be worse. In 2023, you go to Jamaica, you have to hide bikes and car, you don't make them pass your roadside. Remember that. You come off a road and you hear biker come and car run. Do you hear me say 2015 it was not bad people? I'm not saying that there wasn't crime in 2015. But let's talk about the numbers. Is crime going up or crime going down? Simple thing I'm telling you. You could have walked on the road, you could have hang out more with the brethren, then you could have seen a shop. Now, talking about shops, people, it's reality versus numbers. Numbers can always lie and be tweaked. Let's talk about reality that the regular Jamaica and the ground are facing. Was it better in 2015 or worse or better in 2023? They might give you fake numbers. Let's talk about the reality. The reality will tell us that the numbers are fake. In 2015, if you're a shopkeeper, what time did they close a shop? Reality. Let's not talk about them numbers, because they can fake the numbers to suit themselves, and I'm trying to teach you guys on my platform. Let's look at the reality of life. I'm a realist, people. I'm a naturalist. I look at the natural aspect happening around me, and then they can make a determination from that, people. They ask you, in 2015, if you're a shopkeeper right here, and if I've encountered any shops when you travel to Jamaica, and if you're in Jamaica watching this video, what time shop used to lock 2015? And what time shop are locked now? Reality debunking fake numbers. Reality debunking fake numbers. Can you always have these guys coming out and coming out? You have the Prime Minister, you have the Minister of Information. Them always coming out with some numbers. I tell you, in 2015 we used to this and that. But you look on that with this and that. Let's talk about reality versus. Let me write this down. Coming on, I got this. Because we are talking about reality versus numbers today. Numbers cannot beat reality. What people facing and you're looking at. Don't tell me what I'm looking at is not what I'm looking at. You can write any numbers. You can take off zeros. You can add zeros to any number to make it suit you. But what the people are facing, you can write a book on that. Because when you talk to several people, everybody has said the same thing. But your numbers is not reflecting what is going on in the country. I wonder if it's making sense to you guys. Shopkeeper could have opened later in 2015. Shopkeeper could have opened later in 2015. You and I, when we travel to Jamaica, we used to open later. Look at me, a family member of shop. I'm going to go there in 2015. Even after that and before that. We could have stayed at them shop for a long time. Sometimes even lock the shop door and you're in at the shop. I wouldn't even in our shop right now with the door closed in 2023/2024. I want you guys to understand me. We got friends, a family member, we shop. We used to go to Jamaica 2015, we used to do it late in the night. Sound system and play me a DJ per mic late. I want to get late in the hours, I might close the door in there, reads and have a few drinks and stuff like that. No, I would never do that in 2023/2024. Let's talk about the reality versus numbers, my people. Look good, we are Jamaicans, right? We are feeling it, right? Do you see the numbers where these people are coping? How them cope with their numbers? Let's face reality. What are we facing on the ground? Let's talk about crime. Another thing they always boast about. Me and the information minister come out with this a lot. How much the government spend on helicopter, ship. Me also hear the private sector come out on that also. We have a ship around the country, a boat, they control the border, and the border is protected more now than ever because they spend the most on border security. Numbers versus reality. What is the reality? The reality is we see several raft, I would call it raft, not boat, with Asians come from Haiti to Jamaica for asylum. Me I talk about boat when I have no engine. It's just a mast, a sail, a piece of canvas or a piece of cloth, sailing in the wind. Wind propelled boats coming from Haiti. How many of them? How many times our people, remember we have all this money spending on boats and we spend the most on this. Let's talk about reality versus numbers. What is the reality? How many times the people in Portland, Jamaica, say that there are strange people walking around in their community? They talk about the Haitians. There we have some Cubans. What is the reality, people? Is not the reality. The lies can't fly no more, you know. You have to filter through good bloggers like me who do my research. I know my stuff. So when I come here telling these stuff, people are based on studies and stuff for me do and read. This is not overnight build up. No blogger can come past overnight and do what I do. No, you have to do your work. So you have to have the information. We don't even have to read nothing right now because I already read it. I have it in my head. What is the reality? The reality is the borders are not properly safe. The borders are porous. Remember, they've come up with, we spend the most border security. We have bigger boats. We have more helicopter. We have more plane, fixed wing plane going all around, blah, blah, blah. What is the reality, gentle people? The reality is more Haitians coming to our shores. And if more Haitians are coming to our shores in, I would say, raft, I would call it raft, because it's a wind propel, it's a wind seal that took them to Jamaica. Not. So what about the boat that might come to our shores? If raft can come there, what about speedboat with anything to drop off and left in Jamaica? Talk the truth. If raft can come there over and over, Haitians come there, dozens of them, and raft that is moving so slow. I would call it, they were in boats, but they have a sail. But why I said raft is because of the speed at which they were traveling. Slow. It's like a raft with some people. Very slow. So when speedboat with 4, 5, 6 engine speeding to Jamaica, can they detect that? If they can detect raft. Listen to me. Talk about crime, or we can detect drugs and gun coming out of the country. If we cannot protect our borders against slow moving boats, vessel coming our shore, and people at Portland, I say, we have strange people in my community. So the talking point about we spend the most on national security and plane and this and that, and make no sense. Do right. We're talking about reality versus numbers. Anybody can inflate and deflate numbers to suit themselves. But when you and I look at the reality, the numbers must match the reality. That's the real thing, what we are facing on the ground. Boy, we could go on and on with different areas I can identify what they're lacking and slacking, but they're saying that they're spending and they do the most. Where the reality really no match the numbers, my people, the reality does not match the numbers. The reality don't match the numbers. In 2015, could you sleep? Could you sleep with the windows and door open? Certain place. Maybe you could still take a chance. 2023, your house fully grill up. Grill up. In 2023, people are afraid to go to their gates. Yeah, your gate go stand up. In 2023, we don't stand up a roadside no more. If we got reason as brethren, we could go in our yard now and we could go in our back, go reason. 2015, we used to reason at the light post and go down to the shop and so we go out there go read. 2015. I'm not saying it was perfect in 2015, but it wasn't like we have now. So whenever they come to you about the rate of crime going down, look at your reality. Your reality is what determines that. Is crime going down or going up, my people? Are you feeling more safe now than 2015? Be realistic. Don't tell a lie. Don't do it for politics. Do it for the truth. Me looking at the truth, people. I'm not blaming nobody. I'm not slandering nobody. I'm not, a reality we are talking about what we are facing. And I just coming from Jamaica. And as I know, went to bury my dad. And the reality was right on the ground there, all over the place. The reality was there, no matter how rough it is, and a roughneck, even a roughneck brethren them find themselves, a boy, this crime is a lot to bear. So better we turn in our yard. Man who don't want to get involved in anything, we decide to say, boy, we will stay home. Or if you were call us to say. And we did stay home. Like I said, if we're gonna have a drink and we're gonna raise them and we're gonna have a smoke, we're going to want to bridge in them yard, run a back. Not even in the front, What I say? Not even in the front of the yard. I run a back we go in 2023. Eh? Why we going a back? Because we don't want to see no trouble pass a road and see we run a front. We want to avoid all the trouble we can avoid. We're going a back. It's like nobody done the day. Everybody else lock up, but we run a back a reason as brethren. We can't go bar side or shop side go do it no more. We can't go street side no more. But in 2015 was not perfect, my people. But there was a more chance of you to walk from point A to point B without getting conned up than 2023. 2015 was different. So we could look at the reality, what we're talking about. Crime is up. And they are trying to tell you that, don't look here, what you're looking at is not right. People, if you want to tell yourself that crime is down, go tell yourself. But for those of us who know that crime is up, ask the simple shopkeeper. You want to know if crime is up or down? Ask a shopkeeper. What time they used to close in 2015? What time they have to close now? Don't listen to fake numbers from either side. I don't keep a labor at PNP. Now listen to them. Check the reality on the ground. Ask people. Just ask anybody with a shop. We don't need the page right now. What time you used to close 2015? Don't you used to close later? They have a shopkeeper friend. There's a friend of mine on this page. Them they call us, me I lock at 8 o'clock now. I thought they were locking up much earlier. Because you have other shopkeeper who call me and tell me say them lock up 6 o'clock. Now, when me you grow up, can I shop I lock up at 6 and 8 o'clock? Can that what would that be when you and I was growing up? What would that be to see a Jamaica with a shop close at 6 and 8 o'clock? What kind of Jamaica would that feel like when I grow up? How would that feel when you look, you can't go shop 5 or 6 o'clock shop lock up? That's why I do a video last and I said these youths are not they're not experiencing the best of Jamaica. The youth them a grow up, it's rough for them, people. Them can't even go out there because man want appear blood in the country and a lot of mayhem them to hide. So these youth have never seen a Jamaica when it's to play Ludi and Domino a roadside. It's always mayhem them to hide and scare and coward and go and yard and lock up and can't go up on road, can't got a girlfriend. How many of us used to come from girl bush before day? Where believe the term girl bush come from? Where believe the term girl bush come from, people? You go look for your girlfriend somewhere. Yeah. Some people I think that is in the bush, but not necessarily in the bush. When you go look for your girlfriend, we as men like dogs and certain compare us to. You go look for your girlfriend, them time they never have car and bikes, with a bicycle or motorized. So you go look for your girlfriend. A lot of us walk home. I did it many times. You mouse around a girl. We Jamaica know that term. Mousing around a woman. Figure it out. Who don't understand this term? You mouse around a woman. You find yourself walk many miles to that woman. When you finish spending time with her, now you have to walk home many, many miles. Many, many miles. We got dance before. Get drive, got dance. I mean a DJ pan sound system. I mean look a girlfriend come check me. I mean follow her got fear yard. I walk, follow her fear yard and it's about 5-6 miles to her yard, on legs, Followed her to her house. We out there look a make out and we touch up and we do what we do. Chuku chuku. Young people. Now after chuku chuku, me have to walk home. Many miles home, me already walk about 4 or 5 miles in the opposite direction from my house. So that's 4. It's about 7 miles from where the dance was keeping to home. So 4 or 5 miles added to that, you're talking about 12 miles after walk on legs. People may walk, me alone, nobody. Because when we come back, the community center, where the dance that keep lock. Everybody gone. Said, Jesus Christ, look how many make the car left me. I may have to walk home. Walk until me hear doodle bug start fly. So doodle bug I got work. I see garland start fly. So dear light and rooster start crow. While they're still walking. Never told me to. Sun get hot. People, I did not have a fear about one man is gonna hurt me. A matter of fact, every car and bike that passed me by, I stretch out my hand for a ride. No fear that somebody's gonna hurt me. No fear whatsoever that somebody who I try to stop, he's gonna bam, shoot them up. That's where we come from as a people. Had no fear going anywhere. Never had to hide no bike or car unless you as a Joe grind no one nobody see you come from the woman husband yard. Cause the woman a Joe grind used to hide. Yeah, people hide now. And a crime that they hide. They might hide because they never want to be seen. Most Joe grind at night time hide. But look where we at now, people. We all are hiding. Joe grind can't even go out no more. The youth them can't even enjoy going on go spend time with a girlfriend and walk home no more, like I just told you just now. That I'm very young. You didn't really understand what I'm nothing more than relationship. Because I'm a young youth. That's it. But so it's to show you where these youths find themselves today. They're not enjoying what we used to enjoy. No, they're not. Because of the crime. Everybody's living in fear. So the crime has turned up. So the numbers and what they might give us do not fit the reality, my people. The reality is things are worse. The reality is when you go to Jamaica now, you lock up in there, make sure your house grill up and the door secure and you want bars behind your door. You want cameras, you want dog, you want some weapon inside the house to protect us. Something that we never even consider in 2015. So when next time you come to these numbers, my people, look at the reality. Hit them with the reality. Because numbers cannot beat reality, my people. I can tell you, say 100 people drop out. But when you look around you, you never see the 100, or you see more. The number is off, don't it? Reality is reality. Numbers cannot beat reality. Because we as mankind know to use the numbers. We can manipulate the numbers, tweak it, inflate it, deflate it. Put on some, other, take off some to make it fit whatever narrative we try to push. So in terms of crime in Jamaica, please do not expect to get the right crime death rate coming from out of Jamaica. I do not expect to get that. Do you? They are teaching the phenomenon, but not turn nobody idiot, yeah, man. On my platform, do not turn nobody idiot. Yeah? We're not going to beat nobody idiot on my platform. Come here, tell them. Do you see, are you sitting there and believe the numbers, the death rate numbers? Are you? Are you crazy? Well, believe what you believe. I personally don't believe nothing. Number one, if you come out started out lying to me and won't stop lying, how am I gonna believe you? Even that day when the wolf come, how am I gonna believe the wolf come and you really need me help? Okay, but you fake it, you know. So it's the same thing. How is it you're gonna believe some people tell a lie constantly? But you're gonna believe this. And if a company or a government anybody want to look good, a family, so dirt on the family, would you try to suppress the dirt on the family? May I ask again, family, company, whatever organization, being crooked and embroiled in all type of stuff. If you want to look good in the public's eye, wouldn't it be in your best interest to suppress the numbers? Well, now follow me, now. You say, if you want to look good, like financial superpower of the Caribbean, you the best in this and the best, and nobody has ever done it like you. Wouldn't be suppressing number part of that line? That's the best in everything. So on my platform, I'm going to tell you the truth. The number does not match the reality. The reality is people are more scared than 2015. There are more people dropping than 2015. We have never heard before 2015 that any youth attack beryllium and any one of these money carriers. We never heard that. I've never heard that gunmen are rob the beryllium and all these bricks and all this stuff before 2015. I've never seen that. What is the reality? Does it match a number? What is the reality? We have never seen that before, right? It's reality is right there. The real people, be a realist like Carlos. Don't follow fake numbers and a bunch of fake literature. When the goddamn number, the number is right before your eyes. You see it every day. You feel it when you go to Jamaica. Your family call you, tell you how to feel it. Or not Jamaica. That's what we're going through. What I'm trying to say, you can't fake reality. No, man. No, you can't fake reality. Reality is reality. Something that you can't make up. You know, forget the numbers. Check the temperature. Forget the numbers and check the temperature. That's what we need to do. Because if you check the temperature of Jamaica, the numbers don't fit. I don't know what, people, if you listen to them, you listen to Nestor Morgan speak on this a lot, the Minister of Information. And here the Minister of Information saying that in 2015, this was that, and coming up from there to this. When you look on it to this to that, this part of crime is down, but that part of crime is very, look here, crime is crime. And we're mostly talking about murder rates. Because if people's only breaking into our houses, that would be totally different, right? That's not the problem we face. We're talking about murders for hire, murders for ritual. And that is the biggest thing we're talking about right now. From yesterday, I try to open the guy's eyes, but me that drive. I'm want to get a part of good. There's a thing that going on in Jamaica called murder, ritual murder, where people are drop people, not because you're affiliated in any crime, in a gang, in a guns, anything. You don't have to do nothing, people, to get dropped in Jamaica. I've been doing videos on this a lot. I'm sure it says somebody in Jamaica has tried to destabilize the country. But you see, as because first time you used to say otherwise. But as things change and me I check up, me I see why I want things different. Me also say somebody that tried to destabilize the country from external, I work with internal. That is still true. But there's another part of what's going on in Jamaica is a major problem, a concern, is that some of these droppings that you see going on in Jamaica, people, is behind rituals, money rituals. Man, I forgot spill blood. I want you guys to understand me. It might look stupid to you, but there's some stuff for me have very little knowledge about being on social media. You know, you have faced a lot of reality. Some of the stuff me can't talk, what me know on social media. You know. Every blogger have information with them. Some of them cannot spill on social media. Every one of them. May I say, every blogger we see out there have information, some of which you cannot open them out and speak on social media. You left it alone. Do you hear me? But what I'm telling you right now is that a vast amount of the droppings in Jamaica, we can speak on this because we talked about it before. During the Big C, when people used to have dance all about the place during the Big C, some of the dances were illegally kept. Remember that? You used to always have people go to these dances and seem to want to open fire at these dances. We used to wonder, why is that? Government law enforcement come out and say, is it that some crime or some gangs? And them leave it at that. So it's just a laziness in them because they don't want to go and investigate who took out who. So them say is a gang member or a scammer or something. Where I believe if you're a gang member or a scammer and somebody take you out, they need to go find the person who did it. Don't just come say a gang member or a scammer because them can do it on anybody. That's an easy way out for them to be lazy. Not run the investigation to find out who the alleged scammer or the alleged gang member. We're not sure of that, but we often see stuff like that. So that's how them do it right to the Big C. A lot of shootings, people gather having a wonderful time. They just pass by and shoot any random person. God. We do videos on those, you know, because I say, man, I'm a man, but we can see things from far out. We see picnic a birthday party, little babies have a birthday party. What them do? Drive by birthday party, brrr. Baby sacrifice. Baby blood of a drop. People, don't you see that? Some type of droppings in Jamaica, it makes no sense. There are people who will sacrifice their own kids for money. It's all behind getting rich people. It's all behind money. So a lot of this killing in Jamaica is no longer a thing where say, boy, I must something the man do. I want you guys to stop saying that to make you feel comfortable about the crime rate in your country. A lot of you guys are political in that response also. When you guys say crime, they are foreign too. In Jamaica, you say, I must something him do. No, you don't have to do anything. And let me give another excuse, a reason why I come to that conclusion again. Most recently, there was a church somewhere in Manchester, I think, they have a tent. You know, church keep the revival. Read about it. What gunman do? Drive past and spray about 5 people randomly. Why would they do that? You want them to say the church member them in scamming and gangs and all these things? People, it has come to my knowledge that what you see going on there is more ritual. So it's more dangerous. So you, Mr. Man, I said, boy, I live my life. I stay away from trouble. I go down road, go do little shopping and come home. I do keep friends locked up in my house. You might be out there and because I'm crazy thinking about drawing your blood for money. You might be the next victim. I want you guys to understand that. So it's no more longer I man do something. I want you guys to get this, you know. This thing down to another level with this obvious thing when they push at Jamaica. This is not back in the days when the grandmama obey them and you push, you know. Them and you do some type of rituals for money. This other thing started out with scammers. Scammers who don't want to who don't want to get arrested. Scammers who want to get more money for them client, meaning they can obey them client by just a phone call. How Carlos say know that? There was once a detective in Jamaica named the Noble Cop. Remember the Noble Cop? Every now and then you see him on YouTube, the Indian officer. He's a very nice officer. One in the Jamaica man, very intelligent and knowledgeable and manageable. Who remember him? Mr. Watson. Who remember Mr. Watson? His last name was Watson, the Indian officer. He was head of the time, the crime, the scamming task force in Jamaica. He was the head of it. So I used to watch Mr. Ron James, when am I getting that Ron James? Mr. Watson. What name? Somebody that Watson was an Indian man. Everybody know him, the Noble Cop. Go check it out on YouTube, the Noble Cop. You'll probably see some of those videos. When this police officer in Jamaica used to video himself, the group, the team, going to scammers' houses. I've seen several houses where Mr. Watson been to, where scammers have a shrine in their house. In a corner of their house, remember they live with the family, baby mama and picnic, but they're a scammer. People may see this several times. I want you guys to go back and check these videos what Mr. Watson did. So in a corner in them house, them have candle burning. Them have parchment paper soaked in grease with oil, some type of oil. People at first, me I know how parchment paper work. A long time I hear about that. At Jamaica we grew up, the whole of we hear about parchment paper, but we don't know what them do it for. It was Mr. Rowan, keep saying Rowan, Mr. Watson. What is my name? Mr. Watson. Kevin, what is my name, Mr. Watson? Let's try to look in name. That's an Indian Noble Cop. Go check it out. Let's put in the Noble Cop on YouTube. You'll see him. So the man going to these scammers' houses. The scammer have a shrine at the corner, candle burn, parchment paper soaked with names on it, foreign people, name, and they would have a box in them house with candle and oil and powder and all type of paraphernalia for other working. And the police would confiscate all of that other working thing. The man they living at the house, in the same house when they living at one corner, in them house, they have the candle burn, parchment paper soaking in some type of oil. With people, I would think people over foreign name in it or whatever they might try to do. So from there, so early up, we find out so these scammers are not normal. They are taking this thing to a whole other level. So that was years ago, you know, people. Now look where we at. In 2023, we see youth are drink blood. So it's gone to a whole other level. And if youth are drinking blood, what I tell you, a vampire never turn around here. So we're going to a new law, my people. Must I tell you? Yeah? So this voodoo thing has surpassed your neighbor, your grandmother, your little old lady down the road. Them are youth to open portals with them over them at work. That's where it come from. That's where the young people love for Obia coming from. Scamming. Or you can rob people and elude law enforcement. And how you can Obia people are foreign, so they just turn on the money who was sent to you. Full of money at Jamaica. Believe kill, believe cure. So that's why I say the youth them stay a certain way. The crime turn up. Do you understand me, people? I hope I explain that little part good enough for you guys. But look back at the reality in Jamaica. Look at the crime. Now look at your reality. When you live in Jamaica or overseas. In 2015, when I got Jamaica, you feel more comfortable. We know it's a crime there, but not like 2023, brother. You mad? You gonna catch me. I come from airport and stop a road with my suitcase in my car. Who never catch me in 2023? I come from airport at 2024 and beyond, unless a major change take place. On stop a road, the favorite jerk man, them nah get no money. They nah get no sales. The conch soup man, nah get no sales. The soup man, I know for a long time from my boy, nah get no sales soupy. Nobody believes me no want stop in no soupy. Jelly and cane man, with a love to stop at you, cause long time they on a local spot there. Me know you from there Jamaica, from my youth, they do this. They there on the spot, and I like support you come and go foreign and come back, Jelly man. We can't stop them no more, John. Don't blame me. Blame the system and what's going on within my country, Jelly man, and how we do it. When we are come from overseas, we would like to stop along the road and support everybody going home. And even though we know the food that we from our favorite meal, their yard that we from, we can find where I come from, you know that. You don't know it's not a joke. When we come from foreign, your favorite meal, their yard that we from you, just like where you want it. Me don't want to cook on the stove, you know. I want wood fire. Then go to the door, go make a wood fire, because they know, say, you come. You know, Jamaica people don't treat you good, not true? But even though you know your favorite meal is at home awaiting you, we are clean up every food from the airport I go. Because a long time we don't get those foods. You know? So look what I say, people. Things change. Just look at it good. The numbers that they are telling you, different from the reality. I'm not gonna be here, my people, and allow these people to tell you lies. Yeah? Look at your reality. They want to tell you, say, don't, what you're seeing is not real. What you're looking at is not real. Don't be that person. Look at your reality around you. Call your friend and family members who have shops and bars in Jamaica. Ask them what time them closed in 2015. Ask them what time them closed now. You have a Britain that like to gamble and play domino at shop side and bar side. Ask them in 2015 if they feel more comfortable going out there, go gamble, play, they could domino, you look load, you look card, you look dice. Ask them now in 2023/24 we're in and now. Ask them how they feel. That is reality. Numbers is what they hear from politicians. And I hope you guys understand. Without me even more divulge more in that. Come in and read that on my page. Thank you guys for understanding this video. Thank you guys for tuning in. BCS Smith, big up yourself. Colin Brown, good afternoon. Junior Parker, maximum respect to your family. Rels White, whole heap of love. Debbie Jervis, maximum respect. Ivan Bradford, big up yourself. Every time. Mr. Carl Roberts, big up yourself. Mr. Carl Roberts said, justice for Melissa. I am with you 150%. Give you about 500%. I'm with you for that. Because this whole thing was a big cover up in my lens. And some man wicked, you know. Come to think about this woman name is Melissa's story. I know it, I know it all ended up people. Some people wicked enough people. Very, very cruel. Very, very cold. Very, very cold. Cold, cold, cold. And we are getting colder. What happened to Miss Melissa? My definition of overlook at the whole, me look at the whole of this iguana. When we look at the whole of the thing here, taking a woman's life in a relationship is the ultimate. And there were signs before. Me not live with them, but this is my opinion based on life that me living now. I'm old enough to know that. There had to be some signs before. The man physically beat you up before, verbally tear down, mentally, psychologically, emotionally. Ultimately, they just come like that, people. They are different. There are steps. Most women can see them life leaving them right before them eyes, but them not take heed. Some try to save the family. Cause you know, say women, if it's not for women, a lot of relationship with a mash up. Because female always are trying to save the family structure. Most marriage lasts right now because of female, not because of the man. When I say some relationship, the man not save it. But when I say most relationship that is saved today and exists today is because of the female who work on that. I want to keep the family together, the kids together. And, female more family more than women. So the reason why I say that, I want to assume that this woman must have seen some other sign before it lead up to this. Because a man just get up last night and feel him and losing mind like that and do something like that. There gotta be some other signs before. You've been abusive husband, mentally, emotionally, psychologically, and now physically. But a lot of women believe that they can change their man, whatever reason and believe. If a man start being aggressive and being abusive to you, you think you can't change him? Send him to therapy. If you want to work on this, you need to go to therapy. And if you finish in therapy, if you finish in therapy, you say, well, I'm not go next week, I'm not go back down there. That don't work. Run away, leave him. If you even want to give a man a chance, remember, kind of love to give him a chance. How about a chance to do better? Go to some therapy, go get to some help. You need anger management, you need, if an alcoholic, you probably need to go to AAME, Alcoholic Anonymous. Do you understand what I'm saying, people? So just to answer your question, family who say, justice for Melissa. I am done with your family. I really do agree with you. And I believe that the man who's in jail must not be released from on bail, pending investigation. Me believe the man must stay behind bars, from jailhouse straight to prison. Guys in the comment section, what do you believe? Do you agree with me that Mr. Silvera should stay from jail straight to prison? Do you think he should get bail? Do you think Mr. Silvera should get bail? I just want to know, people. Do you think that man should get bail based on what we are understanding to be basically true right now, even though it's not tried in the court of law and by the judge yet and found guilty, but based on the reality that is faced before? May I talk about reality again? Reality again. Do you think this man should get bail? May I ask all of you? That's my question to you guys. I personally don't think he should get bail. He should go from jail to prison. Because if you do all of this, you are a monster in my book. So monster must not be walking among us. And if you do this too, how we know so you don't want to get close to your picking them to just dirt everybody and probably dirt yourself and you hold on gone and get yourself away from this problem. You are a danger to anybody in society. It is said out there that the man also dirt a dog. It is alleged, say the man dirt a dog. So angry, that man get go dirt them dog. You might also have a 2-year-old who get drowned in the pool. It wouldn't be inappropriate for them to open back that case to find out if there's any foul play. Would it? Would not be inappropriate for them to open the case of the 2-year-old son that was drowned in the pool to see if everything is up and up. If you're good, you're good. But worthwhile, based on the cover up here with his crime, it's worthwhile going back, reverse, and check the local case with the 2-year-old who drop out in the pool. Talk to me, guys. Lie or true? Yeah, so see it, man. So back to the question, guys. Do you think this man should be released on bail? I don't think so. Honestly. Someone figure out hell. Based on what me hear, say the woman pick up the can. Based on them places, some special place, me say the woman pick up the can. It's alleged that the woman get can in her. You understand me I say? Me never explain it to no Jamaican and understand exactly what I'm talking about. Me say the woman get can up in her. So that tell me say the woman was loving to you and intimate to you and all them thing there. It's alleged from family that our one. If that is true, brother, and I mean if that is true, that means that the prosecutors, all of these people, law enforcement must have that on file and they know what go on, right? So if that is true, I'm going to see where you should I get bail. No, I do not see. No, no, no. Risk to society, risk to the public. Take monsters off the street. All monsters must be in where? Cages. All monsters must remain in cages. Sorry, guys. I know it might hurt some of your feelings, but this is not certain platform where I go and, I can talk freely on these topics because I'm a father, I'm a grandfather, me's a brother to sister, I'm a mother too. So we could never ever speak and look at this no other way, people. That's what it is. A major cover up. And I really believe other people need to be investigated too. I don't believe them taking the investigation serious yet. I think there are other people who need to be investigated because if it's a cover up, it's a cover up from start to finish. It gotta be a cover up from A to Z. So the Z was not cover up. The Z was the autopsy report. So it was told that the police who came in there first said that there should be an autopsy done because the police smelled something wrong. I don't know about that either. Because they might just giving that statement out there to give that police cover. I do not trust a lying system. A system that is lie. It's hard to trust even when the truth come out. That's what I'm saying. You cannot have no people with no integrity and class around government. Because always it's a truth that the police officer said these things, that they should get a autopsy done because he never trust this and Ray Blood might have some suspicion. That's why yes, the family that get them out them second autopsy, get them independent autopsy. That's what I hear. So when you have lies flying around, it's like when the truth come out and the wolf really come that day when the wolf eat up your sheep them and the village just sit down now and do nothing. And we could have come out come help you. That's why you know a lie is dangerous, people. It's deadly. Very deadly. So that's my take on that. I believe this man must stay behind bars pending trial and investigation and from bars to bigger bars. That's Carlos' take on that. And I agree with you. Justice for Melissa. You understand me? Also, I'll show you guys how the numbers are wrong based on our reality. So every time these guys go in on the camera and tell these lies about numbers, look at your reality. No matter who, PRJ, because they can't fool you again. Crime, turn up, go ask the shopkeeper. Ask yourself when you come off an airport, do you feel comfortable even stopping at KFC before you go home? Do you stop at a cane man? I just want to go home because you have a suitcase and stash a little money or what have you. You don't want to be caught on the road, off guard, loose. Is crime up or crime down? What is the reality? But let me tell you what is my reality, people. My reality is crime is up. So that's why me and my brother in this song is going to tell the youth them, put on the gun. Let's listen again.
Too much blood around. Put on the gun, my youth. How much more people are going to kill? How much more blood to run?
Yeah, man, the keyboard and Jamaican Carlos, man. Murder people day and night, going round and taking life. One day you must pay the price. It's not good, it's not right. What's wrong with us? What's wrong with us? Too much shooting and killing. What's wrong with us? What's wrong with us? Too much fussing and fighting.
Look at you, make a force up. Look at you, tell me no long time can't believe in my rose out of control. Look at you to take a life and a visit the young or your horse. You make a force up. All in a nickel day, them a run out with the long course. Take me bill full now. No matter put me up a board, maybe rock play the road, maybe do what me told. Boy, your hand full of blood like you about your man. Come out this a beef now, take your man. To me enemy, me reach out and took your man. Call us a stick, stand up and look your man. The one world is in a state of decay. Youth them have money, still a thing same way. Crime carry a benefit and a salary. Now master work that me no want pay.
Heard of people day and night going round and taking life.
Too much blood around. Put on the gun, my youth. How much more people are gonna kill? How much more blood to run?
Yeah, man, I keep on Jamaican callers, man. Murder people day and night, going round and taking life. One day you must pay the price. It's not good, it's not right. What's wrong with us? What's wrong with us? Too much shooting and killing. What's wrong with us? What's wrong with us? Too much fussing and fighting.
Look at you, let the voice up. Look at you, tell me no long time can't believe in my rose up, out of control up. Look at you to take your life and I visit the young or your horse up. You make your voice up. All in a nickel day, them I run out with the long course up. Take me bill full now. No matter put me up a hole, maybe play the role, maybe do what me told. Boy, your hand full of blood like you are with your man. Come out this a beef now, cook your man. To me, enemy me reach out and took your man. Call us a stick, stand up and look your man. The whole world is in a state of decay. Youth them have money, still a thing same way. Crime carry a benefit and a salary. Now master work that.
Cha-la-la-la-la. Cha-la-la-la-la. Wagwan family. Me live.
How are you?
I'm live and doing a live. If you call it back here, blessings.
And taking life. One day you must pay the.
Too much blood around. Put on the gun, my youth. How much more people are gonna kill? How much more blood to run?
Yeah, man, I keep on Jamaican callers, man. Murder people day and night, going round and taking life. One day you must pay the price. It's not good, it's not right. What's wrong with us? What's wrong with us? Too much shooting and killing. What's wrong with us? What's wrong with us? Too much fussing and fighting.
Look at you, let your voice up. Look at you, try you know long time can't believe in my rose up, out of control up. Look at you to take your life and I visit the young or your horse up. You make your voice up. All in a nickel day, them I run out with the long course up. Take me bill full. No matter put me up a hole, maybe play the role, maybe do what me told. Boy, your hand full of blood like you are with your man. Come out this a beef now, cook your man. To me, enemy me reach out and took your man. Call us a stick, stand up and look your man. The one world is in a state of decay. Youth them have money, still a thing same way. Crime carry a benefit and a salary. Now master work that me no want pay.
Heard of people day and night, going round and taking life. One day you must pay the price. It's not good, it's not right. What's wrong with us? What's wrong with us? Too much shooting and killing. What's wrong with us? What's wrong with us? Too much fussing and fighting.
Look at now, some say them are the bad man, and them gun bigger than the other man. Later them in a funeral procession, down a graveyard in a caravan. The fat them fight, but you're fighting for now. Can't walk like Pablo Escobar. One cruising and you get away car, cause your mama have to get a little ashes in a jar. All mama talk boy feel like the same. No sign not change, the boy thinks it again. She say, next time you get yourself in a trouble and you lock up in a jail, boy don't call me name. Look for the one life when they fall rain. I kill them brother, them again and again. You can't block on and get gain. If you live by gun, you can't take by train.
Heard of people day and night, going round and taking life. One day you must pay the price. It's not good, it's not right. What's wrong with us? What's wrong with us? Too much shooting and killing. What's wrong with us? What's wrong with us? Too much fussing and fighting.
Look at you, let your voice up. Look at you, tell me no long time can't believe in my rose up, out of control up. Look at you to take your life and I visit the young or your horse up. You make your voice up. All in a nickel day, them I run out with the long course up. Take me bill full now. No matter put me up a hole, maybe play the role, maybe do what me told. Boy, your hand full of blood like you are with your man. Come out this a beef now, cook your man. man. To me enemy me reach out and shook your man. Call us a speak and up and look your man. The world well is in a state of decay. You them have money still a kill stay away. Crime carry a benefit and a salary. Now master work that me no want pay.
Heard of people day and night going round and taking life. One day I must pay the price. It's not good, it's not right. What's wrong with us? What's wrong with us?
That's true.
Too much shooting and killing.
Put on the gun, youths.
What's wrong with us?
Jaja.
What's wrong with us? Too much fussing and fighting.
Too much blood around my youth.
Well, call them all and keep it lively, life we promote, you know, no death. I beg you, them blazers, easier for the gun on the steel, as life is real, it's real.
Too much killing. How much more life will never take? How much more blood will run?
People, big up on yourself. That's me and my brother keyboard. Song to the youth them. When I put on the gun, youth. How much more life will not take? How much more people are gonna kill? But anyway, as we see the crime arise, in reality, different from the numbers what I'm trying to show. The number is not our reality. The reality is we. What's affecting our daily life. We shopkeeper lock up early at night. Our people we got Jamaica. Things we used to do versus now. 2015 versus now. 2020 versus now. Do you understand me? Things change. 2000 versus now. This is a big difference. So we know that crime is on the rise. So despite the numbers what them give to look good in other people's eyes, because other people give Jamaica a lot of money to fight crime. So it would be in Jamaica's best interest to deflate numbers to look good to the certain people, give them money to fight crime, only to see crime and take you over. So I want you to understand that. And that you'll find that in any party with a PNP or Labour, right? When people give them money to fight crime and then them out here and spend on the youth, them and the youth them turn some hyenas running and murder people, you will always find the number for murders deflated. Do you look here? I teach my teaching on the page, you know. I open to learn this, you know. Would it be in their best interest to come out and give you the real statistic? When they get money from overseas to fight crime? They might give you some numbers so it look like say the money they might get paid to fight crime is going the right places and it's working, but in reality that we are facing right now, that's off. That's not true. I hope it makes sense to you guys. Thank you so much for watching this video. As usual, I am a student in your guys' class. Make sure your comments make sense in every sentence. If this is the first time on this platform, go ahead and subscribe on YouTube, follow on Facebook. Don't forget to click that bell so when we start, you guys can be in the comment section and interact like this. Something I love. And please be reminded when we're done, I'm going to read every comment, Facebook and YouTube, no matter on the day. I'm going to read the comment, guys. So everybody comment makes sense. Unless your company be stupid or disrespectful, then we have to block and delete upon this platform coming to play a game. The finger nimble like that. But when they're so, not because you're against what I say, I'm not beat you if you do it in a respectable manner. You understand me, people? We are family up here, so this page is for all of us. Jamaica what? To the world. I'm say, it's Jamaica. I talk about, you know, my name Jamaican Carlos, you know. My name Labor Writer PNP Carlos. Jamaican Carlos. And must I tell you about that name? You know, some white youth give me that name. Two white youth at Sacramento. Used to be on a radio station. I used to appear on a radio station musically on a regular basis. I go up on a radio station and go sit in and rap with them. So because you know in California have a lot of Mexicans and stuff like that. So it's, when they talk about Carlos, a lot of people think I'm a Mexican. So they always call me Jamaican Carlos. That's where the name I come from, Jamaican Carlos. And over the years after I get the name, people, believe me, there are several times in the past when we look and say, you know what, I'm going to take off the Jamaican Carlos off Carlos and do something else. Based on the crime and the stuff coming out of Jamaica, make me feel embarrassed. Very embarrassed, and I would not have no association with that name. But I decided to leave it, people. Make it stay there. That's who I am. Can't change it. I'm a Jamaican. So instead of run from the situation and the problem, make a fight, stand up and fight. Right? Many of us will run. We can't be mad at anybody want to pack up and run. The first time I used to say, no, go ahead. I want to throw a stone behind, you know. But that was, back then. Now when a man say, me nah go back, me not have nothing bad to say about you because it's your choice to make a life choice. Going to Jamaica now is a big choice, you know. It's a life between life and death. So I cannot tell you to live a life moving forward. Every man have a right to defend them own decide their own destiny. All right, guys. Thank you guys for watching. Each and everybody I saw. Manners and respect totally. Hope you get this message that the reality that is on the ground is different from the numbers that they are giving you. Stop following numbers. Look at the reality. Respect. I'm out.